this team thinking about a bigger prize at the end of things.
I mean, even when you look at the loss, Carlin, they stayed with the reigning champs for 3 quarters, just 5 points in that 4th quarter. As that most senior team, I want to see her really explode for Team Canada here tonight. In that last game, she had 10 points and 12 rebounds against Brazil.
Wilson leading the team in dimes so far through 3 games. Alexander's defense that time preventing the Jimenez drive. Cauley back the other way, takes it herself and gets the first 2 of the afternoon for Canada. Jimenez moves it to Morton. Morton trying to get past a Wilson. Got her up in the air and then able to drop it home.
Get your legs under you and shake off the rust just in the first couple minutes of that first game back.
Yeah. Capayen in the lane, over the top of Egypt. Such a crafty scorer.
You said it, averaging over 16 points per game. She's the leading scorer for this squad. The only player averaging double digits. Canada won each of those, but they've seen each other a lot, and so you start to get a little bit used to their tendencies, and she knows Shea Cauley is going to go for the block there, so a great read. She does it again there with the footwork around Egypt.
Whistle stays silent. Meanwhile, Hill finds Alexander underneath. Can't get it to go the first time, and the Dominican bench asking for a travel is nothing. Shea Cauley uses the Wallach screen. Wallach with the jab and go. Attacking the rim, can't get it to drop. Alexander has her back. Struggling to find the ring. De Los Santos, line drive, shot not there. Batista flying in for the offensive rebound. Nice pass on the baseline to find Morton.
And that's going to be a big defensive assignment. That's what you get after the offensive rebound. She makes the cut and finds herself wide open under the hoop.
Russell from the corner for 3.
Puts the drought, or stops the drought for Team Canada on the offensive board. And another one of the veterans on this team, one of the oldest 3, I'd say, who have been around this Canadian program for so long. So she knows how to get that one done. Hopefully, Tara Wallach, there you go. She knows how to answer now that Marissa...
Forcing her way past Swords, and Swords is able to grab that board on the miss. Kayla Alexander on the rim run. By 7. And that was a very spirited huddle. Rodriguez into the game for the DR. She's on the rock right now. Reynoso had that pass go behind her, and Russell pushing the other way. Swords will try for 3. Indeed.
For Team Canada, one of the youngest players you're going to see here at the AmeriCup, and she is not scared of the big lights.
Well, she's not. Second team All Big Ten last season, and made the All Big Ten freshman team playing at the University of Michigan. Wallach in the lane. Great footwork by Tara Wallach. Swords, she'll take it to the basket and get 2, and that's how we'll end the first period of play. Swords and Russell. Wallach left alone for 3. Indeed. 5 to shoot for Day Wilson. Hands to Alexander. Great 2-man game between Alexander.
It was Tara Wallach who started it off with a couple of her own, and then
28-9 right now, and have not scored in this period.
Yeah, and that's where the frustration is coming from. Everybody needs to feel like you can score. And you know who else can score? 18 points from Team Canada, and like we saw, she did it from the 3, but she did it right from the...
Capayen for 3, indeed. The first basket here in the quarter is a Capayen 3. First half in terms of 3-point shooting, as you mentioned, Kel's shooting.
So if I'm coach, I'm not mad at that shot. I want her to keep going. They're literally going in, Carlin. They're half-point shots, or they should be at least.
Good defense there, as Che was able to lock up and contest. Gibb for 3 in transition. Had a good start in game number 1 for Team Canada. She basically came off the plane against El Salvador as Sosa drills it.
Hey, for Sosa, you saw that passion and wanted to see if it would translate into play, and it does so far with her first bucket.
Gibb once again, she can score in bunches. Egypt and Batista got tied up. Gibb all alone, getting fancy on the lane.
Why not? Just for a little extra flair, she does the little reverse layup and forces the steal there.
On the lay herself. Canada have 2 remaining in this half. A 12-2 run at the moment. Capayen for three. Indeed. Menace. Reynoso with the up fake. The floater, able to rattle it home. 3-second differential between shot and game clock as Potter has it top of the key. It'd be Becker. Becker penetrating, trying to get past Reynoso. We'll call that a pass. Hill pulls up at the foul line. Line drive shot not there. Alexander able to keep possession for Canada. Colley driving, rejected by Reynoso. And Colley stepping out of bounds as she was able to corral the basketball after the Reynoso block. Games a couple summers from now. Morton on the block, watched by Swords. Morton with the shoulder to Swords' chest. Swords did a good job of standing her ground, taking that shot. That pass inside to Reynoso went off the rim and into the hands of the scorer. Day Wilson behind the back dribble. Tough layup. And Shy Day Wilson will go to the line for one more.
I had mentioned it earlier. One of the most intense, tough players at Canada.
Unable to complete the three-point play. Day Wilson had a season that she would like to forget at. Reynoso and Che on the other end tie up. Meanwhile, Capayen drills a three, and she's fired up with a chest bump on Reynoso. Wants the foul call, it's not going to come. And Morton ahead of everybody on the other side of the floor. Blowing by Swords to the rim. Capayen step back and then gave it away. Reynoso wasn't looking for it. She was looking to try and get the offensive rebound. Meanwhile, Shea Colley with a tough move to the hoop and one.
You've got your two leaders, or there are three leaders, excuse me, on Canada out right now. Shea Colley, one of them, trying to put a stop to this drought.
Dominican kind of feels like they have a little bit of a home court advantage right now in this third quarter. They can feed off this energy. They can make this interesting down the stretch. Colley turns the corner, rejected by De Los Santos. It's been a grind so far this afternoon guarding this woman right here with the basketball as Kim attacking the rim. Kelly's skip pass. Batista in the lane, falling away, uses the window, can't get it to go. Hodge had her fingertips on it. It sprays out to Khalees for three.
In this quarter, only a minute and a half left to go in the third.
Wallach will take the three. Can't get it to go. Colley skying for the offensive rebound. Finds herself alone for two. Elise passes to Capayen, who hits the side of the glass with a wild three. And Hill finds Gibb in rhythm for three. Starting the fourth quarter, Canada with the basketball. Swords off the bench and onto the score sheet with that jump shot.
Swords reminds me of a younger Delaney Gibb.
And you called the game with our broadcast partner, Amy Audibert, between Canada and Brazil. We saw that fourth quarter where Canada really struggled offensively and has played coming into this tournament 79 FIBA games, over 18 events. A lot of experience with Morton as Swords transition bucket the other end. De Los Santos rejected by Kale Alexander.
She has been so instrumental to the success of the offense and defense of this team. May not show up in the points per game.
Day Wilson using the Kale Alexander screen. Swords with the entry pass to Kale Alexander, doing the work before the ball got there. Alexander showing good footwork underneath. Missed it. Ejim with the offensive rebound. Delaney Gibb now driving, pulls up, rejected by Reynoso.
She is a force down low.
Here's Gibb. Watched by Capayen. Capayen reaches, Gibb blows right by her. Tries the up and under, can't get it to drop. Day Wilson. Gibb from her office. Indeed, and the foul. Delaney Gibb on fire here in Chile. Kicks it back out, Capayen. Penetrating the zone. Finds De Los Santos, who has a soft touch around the rim. Day Wilson with numbers. Wallach kicks it back out. Good ball movement for Canada. It's an open three for Day Wilson.
Hey, I have a fun fact.
Go ahead.
The lady inbounding the ball, who just did. They could stamp that second spot for them moving into the knockout round. And I think if she had a birthday cake this morning, that's probably what she closed her eyes and wished for. She blew out the candle.
So on the floor for Team Canada, Dave Wilson, Potter, Wallach, the birthday girl, who's on the rock right now, takes the three, is off. Delaney Gibb and Becker. For the Dominican is Capayen, Sosa, Los Santos, who takes that jump shot and hits. Rodriguez and Abreu.
Hillary De Los Santos, just her second bucket of the night, 4 points for her, but it's a good time that they're coming because, again, you want to use that momentum going into the next game. So if she...
Looking to probe the defense. Hodge for two. Not there, and Becker with the rebound. Look at Potter run the floor.
And that's what a good big does so well. Runs rim to rim, doesn't look at anyone else. You go straight from the defensive rim right to the offensive rim. And if you're a guard, you gotta feed the big down low because it's often a really good shot.
Dave Wilson did just that. Canada will have a date with Puerto Rico on Friday in the quarterfinals as in that 2-3 zone. Abreu for three. Indeed.
Why the heck not?
Dave Wilson. Wallach moves it quickly. Potter, good seal.
Just creating those habits as you move forward into this tournament.
Morton splashes one home with .1 on the shot clock, and that's how we'll end this basketball game.